Good morning, Pastor Mike, Ascension Lutheran Church, Wichita, Kansas. This past February, I attended a church conference called Best Practices. It's a gathering of Lutheran Church Missouri Synod church workers sharing ideas, practices, and ministries with the hope that something learned may spark an innovation in their current ministry or practice. I was intrigued by a person doing ministry involving VR, virtual reality, and MMOs, massively multiplayer online games. Games where one dons a VR headset and immerses oneself in a virtual reality. The purpose of these games is to meet new people, teaming up to work together and survive, gather a community of believers from across the U.S., build a church, to pray, meet for Bible study, discuss life and how Jesus relates. Debate the legitimacy all you want. One fascinating story grabbed me. It involved an online volunteer whose disabilities keep her lonely and homebound. VR and MMOs change that reality. When she puts on her VR, she now gets out, so to speak, and meets other people. She's known not for her disability, but for her VR persona. Her need for fellowship and community met by fellow Christians without leaving her home. While I'd never want to forsake physically gathering together, nor probably ever participate in an MMO, VR is a huge blessing to this individual. The woman's situation speaks to a deep-seated need, how we long for a reality where we aren't defined by the offshoots of sin, by our mistakes, by our failures, by our disabilities, by the events and decisions that leave external deformities passed down for generations. How we dream of heaven on earth, of marriages that last forever, of children guaranteed to outlive us, of speech unslurred, legs that work, and faces that don't contort on their own. Jesus gives us such hope. He is preparing a new heaven and a new earth, a perfect creation with perfect people whose minds and bodies work perfectly, a perfect creation where no death or deformity is allowed, a perfect creation where who you are is defined by whose you are, not by how you look or function. We who belong to Jesus live today convinced that while that day has not yet come, it will. It will because Jesus is not only our virtual reality, Jesus is our true reality. So have a blessed week.
Man, you were almost to the end.